Hi everyone, my name is Eric Barker and I'll be presenting a short digital story on my journey through UCF thus far. So first, a little bit about me. I'm a junior studying mechanical engineering and I'm going to be a peer mentor for the F1 cohort year 2017 through 2018 at the University of Central Florida. So first I'm going to explain my first year and how Learn affected me through my first year journey. I was part of the cohort 2015 through 2016 and my peer mentor and research apprenticeship really shaped my college career. My peer mentor helped to guide me through my first year of college. She was also a mechanical engineering major, so we had a lot of the same interests and activities and clubs on campus. With that, she was able to suggest a lot of different clubs that I would later join and get a lot of lessons out of. My research apprenticeship helped guide me in making my very first poster and basically helped to introduce me to research in general. With that, I was able to learn the lab protocol, and when I joined a research lab later in my college career, I would already know the reasons why things were done a certain way and even already have my lab safety certification course done. So with that, I'm going to dive into the research experience I've got and what I've learned from there. So through my research experience from Learn, I was able to practice my poster presentations and even present in SUR, Showcase of Undergraduate Research Excellence at UCF with my fellow classmates. And through that, I was able to work on not only my presentation skills, but making sure I was able to explain these concepts that could be complex to any major within UCF. I was also able to participate in a research fellowship through Office of Undergraduate Research, which was also inspired through Learn, where I went to NASA and conducted research with NASA scientists. And one main thing I learned through that experience was the importance of keeping an open mind. And I thought it was really cool that even NASA scientists who had doctorates in these specific fields were willing to listen to an undergrad student from Orlando, Florida at UCF on different experiment settings and things that I would suggest that I thought that could make the experiment even better for future papers and publications. Considering that, my peer mentor also helped in recommending several different clubs, the first of which being American Society of Mechanical Engineers. The first thing I did in that club was a student design competition, and that really helped to build my team building and communication skills. This club I joined soon became a small, close-knit group of friends, and you may even call us family, but we all shared the same major, so we were able to go through a lot of the challenges together and help each other through classes, which is something I would recommend, is making UCF a smaller community by joining one of these clubs with people that you share the same interest with. After that, I joined Society of Automotive Engineers, and I was very hesitant because I heard how intense this club was, but I decided to keep an open mind and I eventually fell in love. Through this club, I learned the importance of balancing my responsibilities between the clubs and classes and responsibilities between several clubs as well. And I also learned the importance of open communication. The car does have a lot of different components, and the less open we were in communicating different ideas and designs, the less productive we were as a team, and the longer it took to complete certain parts on the car, which can also be transferred over to research. The more open you are and willing to take in anyone's considerations through communication, you're able to pump out a lot more publications that are going to be much higher quality than you would if you had a closed communication. So finally, I'm going to talk about classes, and one thing I learned is as my career pursued in college, my classes intensified, in my clubs, my roles intensified as well. I made a lot of mistakes, and I learned the importance of balancing these responsibilities, especially how to say no to tasks I didn't believe I could fulfill in a proper manner and proper time. So finally, just going to leave you with some tips for success. Stay ahead of schedule is a major one. Make sure you keep an open mind. For example, Society of Automotive Engineers I didn't think I would enjoy, but kept an open mind, tried it, and eventually fell in love. Take advantages of the resources and opportunities at UCF. UCF is a huge school, one of the biggest in the country, and that comes with a lot of different resources that you can take advantage of, including on-campus tutoring. And make sure you balance between classes and extracurriculars. Remember, you are here as a UCF student taking UCF classes, and your goal is to pass these classes before you go out and try to enjoy the different amenities and clubs that UCF has to offer. With that, my name is Eric Barker, and this was my digital story on my journey through UCF thus far.